Welcome to Get Real with Eddie, where we delve deep into the world of real estate with your host, the designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialist, Eddie Ruettiger.
Good morning, Nancy. How are you doing?
I am well, thanks. How are you, Eddie?
I am good. Welcome to Get Real with Eddie. It's me, Eddie Ruettiger, and Nancy Vallee from Exit Real Estate Specialists here on Get Real with Eddie. I am really excited about some of the topics today.
Good.
So,
Whoops.
getting right into it, why did more people decide to sell their home? And the whole, everything about the show today is about selling. And how to sell your house fast is what I want to focus on.
Okay.
Can you sell your house in 24 hours?
I believe it could be done.
If you do the right stuff, I think you can. And
Yes.
we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, I want to look at some data points. And that is, why did more people decide to sell their homes recently? The most recent data from Realtor.com reveals in September, the number of homes put up for sale increased by 11.6% compared to this time last year. The green circle in the graph below shows the typical sale aspect in September. So you do see a spike going up versus where every other year since going back to 2017, all the other lines are going down.
Yes.
So monthly count of new listings in the thousands, 399,750 was the number of new listings for the month of September.
Mm-hmm.
So that's intriguing.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to draw your attention to how sad last year's market was. That line from last year, just so way down.
Oh, yeah. Last year in September, it just
Tanked.
dropped. And when it dropped hard. It dropped harder in 2022.
It was all
once it got to like November and December. So it did better. Last year's market did better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did not set us up for anything of good listings or anything going into the following year. And I think this year we're going to be set up a little bit better entering 2025.
I do too.
You know, there's been this talk of we should have 1 million listings nationally at the start of the year. I don't know if we're going to have 1 million.
I don't see it. But I think it's going to be, it definitely increased over the last couple of years.
Well, and when you look at the last couple of years, I mean, even 2017, we were just under 400,000. Mm-hmm. We started this year, under 300,000.
Yeah.
So if we can just get up to 350, 400 maybe.
Yeah. That would be a huge improvement.
To start the year off. You know, really 2019 was our best year at 400,000.
Yeah, to start the year.
So
yeah,
if we can just crank that out and, you know, get the houses on the market. And that's the advantage. I think you've got a chance to make more money because of the lack of inventory, because I do think we're going to see a surge in the spring market this year.
Yes. It is, as long as we don't get any unforeseen problems as far as mortgage rates, like they don't skyrocket for some reason again, as long as the downward trend continues, I see it making affordability for buyers and sellers that are selling and buying a lot better, which I think is going to translate to
and
more.
The second aspect to that is also recession. I do think we are heading towards a recession. That's why the Fed's cut the rate already. All right? We're not there, but I think we are headed to a recession. We're seeing some unemployment numbers ticking up. We're seeing some other factors playing into that. What now?
I haven't seen what unemployment. I didn't see the unemployment numbers. Have they gone up?
I saw a report last week where the week-over-week claims because I got an email from a lender that's got MBS Highway.
Yeah.
So the week over week claims were up like 19,000 or something. So we are seeing some unemployment.
Percentage, what is that?
It's probably maybe a point, but it's only the week, so there's not even.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Okay.
It's a quarter of a point, maybe.
Right.
All right. So I mean, who knows? I don't know, but they are seeing some indicators that they were talking about that was indicating. Now, that being said, Fed's already ahead of this with this rate cut. I do think it's going to be a recession. Maybe it won't, but I don't think it's going to be a severe recession. And when I mean severe recession, major layoffs. I'm talking major layoffs. If it's just a little splash of a recession, even if unemployment gets up to 5%, I think the market can handle it. I think you're going to see prices keep going up on real estate. Real estate's going to keep moving because you still got 95% of the country working.
Yes. Not that it isn't terrible for anybody
5%,
who
yeah.
loses their job.
Yeah. However, what did Ronald Reagan say? A recession is when your neighbor loses their job. A depression is when you lose your job.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, but that's so true. And it really, really is indicative of where I think the market's going to go. And then I think it's going to be a short term. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, we're going to be in a recession all of 2025. It may be two. It's going to be maybe 2 quarters, maybe 3. Maybe it won't even be a 2 quarters.
Yeah,
we might
which
have a
wouldn't
GDP
be a recession.
Dip, then it's not a recession. So we may avoid the recession. I don't know. But there are some indicators out there that do have me concerned with the market as a whole, the stock market as a whole, maybe if you're in the stock market. But as for real estate, I don't see anything there that I think, and that would be the second aspect. So that goes back to your comment of the rates. All of the factors I'm talking about are going to push those rates down even more.
Right. Which will
maybe even
help.
at a faster pace.
Which in turn will help buyers, i.e. then sellers.
Yep.
Which will, and because real estate is such a driving force in the economy, I mean, it will balance out.
So that's what it means, and that was the next question, is what does it mean when you're looking to buy a home? It's going to help the aspects of buying. Your costs and your affordability factor is going to come down because we've talked multiple times on how rates are lower and the rates have the bigger impact on that monthly payment.
Yes. Yes.
So buy now or wait? I think you buy now.
Yes, because I think you're going to get the deals now. And you can, you can always refi when the rates go down.
Yep.
But you're building equity as long as you're in that home.
Right now, prices are going to continue to go up. We talked about it last week. We figured over the next 5 years, they're looking at 18% increase. All right? Over the next 5 years. All right? 4 something for this year, 3 something for next year. That's if I remember the numbers correctly.
Yeah, I want to say just over 4% this year, and then another 15-ish% over the following 4 years. So a total of about
It's about 13% actually.
Yeah, so about 18 counting this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're probably around 18 counting this year. So, but the prices are going to keep going up. So buy the house now at the cheaper price, and then once the rates go down, then refinance it.
Yeah.
And then refinance it again if the rates go down enough. I mean, if they go down that far, I don't know if they're going to go down that far.
Yeah.
I think we'll get rates under 6. I don't know if we're going to get rates under 5.
I don't see that in 2025.
Not in 2025.
Not
I don't know if I see it in
will we
2026.
I never say never.
True. God.
But
we get rates that low, that's going to be scary. That they start getting that low, then we may have a bigger issue.
yeah.
Well, Lawrence Yuen, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors. The rise in inventory, and more technically, the accompanying month supply, implies home buyers are in a much improved position to find the right home and more favorable prices.
Yes.
We went over Shanahan. Shanahan's been flat.
Yeah.
I was shocked last week.
Yeah, I was too, that it was so flat.
We have never looked at that line graph month to month. We've always done month year over year.
Yeah.
I want to do that again today, is look
Okay.
at that line graph.
Yeah, it was pretty telling.
What time should we look at today?
Oh, I don't know.
All right,
Are we
think
going to
about
do
that.
that now?
No, we're nowhere near that.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a chance to think about
All right,
it.
you
then.
think about that.
I'll put that in the back of my note.
All right. Right now, we're going to go into, so how much does it cost to sell your home? All right.
I don't think people really think about it.
Nope. Typical cost of selling a home in the United States in 2024. So the listings compensation on average, is this, what is the average? Is this an average? I'm trying to, hold on, I got something blocking my view.
Yeah,
Typical cost of selling. Okay, so listing agent compensation, I guess this is the average, is around $11,136. That's going to depend on the price and what you negotiate out with your agent.
Yeah.
Buyer's agent commission is about $10,467. So that, again, is going to depend on your cost and who's paying that compensation now.
yes.
Because is the buyer paying it? Is the are you paying it as the seller? Who knows? That's all negotiated out now because of the settlement and because of the new rules that came out of the settlement, which go into law in Illinois at the beginning of the year. Well, that doesn't go into law, but the buyer's agent agreement and being able to view a property goes into law.
Yeah. That would be a good subject for another show.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
would be.
whole rigmarole.
Well, I want to wait because we're operating as if this is fact.
And it's not yet.
And it's not. We have a settlement proposal. We're acting as if this is the settlement. But we still don't know if the judge is going to accept this settlement.
Right.
So that is why
We're supposed to know in November.
Yeah. That's why I'm waiting for the aspect of that. So repair costs on average are about $10,000. Closing costs about $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Buyer's concessions, $7,200. This is from Clever Real Estate and CNBC, by the way.
Okay.
Moving costs, $3,250. Marketing costs, $2,300.
Okay.
Staging costs, $2,263.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going right now, why are you paying staging costs? Believe it or not, in some of these upper end price points, people will rent furniture on a vacant property.
Yes.
And they will pay to rent it and have it filled because you will actually get a return on your investment.
You will make more money
Yep.
by having it staged.
By having it staged.
Absolutely. That's why I even do soft staging, or what I call soft staging. It helps.
Absolutely. It does help. So, closing costs and commissions. U.S. News Real Estate explains closing costs are fees that are paid to finalize the transaction and transfer ownership of the home to the buyers. Seller can expect to pay 2 to 4% of the sale price of the home in fees and taxes on top of the agent commission based on the national median sales home price. This means that closing costs in 2023 for sellers are about $7,740 to $15,480.
Mm-hmm. And again, that depends on your area, your actual contracted price, what you've contracted and negotiated out as far as commissions, etc. All vary.
I don't like the way they did this.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
So,
weird.
There's no title costs in here. You got title fees.
Well,
I guess that might be
I think that's closing costs, but they don't tell you what the average house price is
that they're
utilizing for this.
for these study.
Yeah.
I think these were just the average amounts that came up is what it was. The other aspect
Seems
is
a little.
there's no
boogity, but okay.
attorney fees in here and I get it.
A lot of places aren't attorneys.
State, yeah, they're not. Even you get Southern Illinois, they don't use attorneys.
Right.
We do in this market, and that's the reason why I recommend them, because you don't go to a table where there's an attorney for the other side and not have one yourself.
No, you're at an automatic disadvantage.
Correct. So, I mean, it's just...
Nothing good can come of that.
So, pre-listing inspection and repairs. One option step some sellers take is pre-listing inspections. Have you ever had a pre-listing inspection?
Just once.
I've had it, yeah. And they did the punch list and, man, made it amazing. The buyer didn't even have an inspection then. They chose not to have an inspection.
They chose not to. And it was a selling tool.
Yep. We had the report on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We wrote down
report on the counter.
Yep. Wrote down everything that was fixed on the report.
Yep.
And went from there. So, the staging, according to Bankrate, home sellers typically pay somewhere between $782 and $2,817 in home staging costs. But the price tag can vary widely.
Sure. Depends. Is it a fully empty home? Is it just a few things that need to happen? Are you getting a bunch of furniture or one or two strategic pieces? There's all kinds of...
I think this is strategic pieces. I don't think they're renting. I think they're going to buy vases and things like that and some flowers and stuff like that. For that
there's
cost,
some of that.
Yeah.
But you can rent strategic pieces for small amounts or, because there are staging companies that will come in and rent it and set it up. And then offer to sell that stuff that they've used to the incoming buyer. I've had that happen a few times too, where my buyers have bought pieces because they like the staging.
They like the staging.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So
that's what a lot of the staging companies are hoping for.
Yeah.
They want the buyer. Oh, I'll buy that couch.
Yeah.
Sweet. We don't have to move
I
it.
love this dining room set.
Yep. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
Lean on your agent. That's key. And when you're sitting there at the table, ask for a net sheet.
Yes.
You should be getting a net sheet when you're sitting down with your agent and you've come to terms, okay, this is the price that's going to be. The next thing they should be doing is instantaneously creating a net sheet for you so you know what your costs are.
Yes. You should have a basic one based on your listing price and one for every offer that comes in. You should have a net sheet so you can determine, okay, especially now that you're negotiating buyer's commissions and things, you should have one so that your seller knows exactly what they would get.
Yep.
Terms, everything.
Yeah.
So you can make an educated decision.
Yeah. No, there's a huge difference. And you got to have that net. You should have that net sheet so you know what's going on. So this gets into the whole heart. Planning to sell your house in 2025, start prepping now. This is how you sell your house in 24 hours, in my opinion. Because there are houses still selling that fast.
Oh, yes. Yes, there are.
Daniel Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com. Now is the time to start thinking about what you need for your next home and then taking those steps to prepare to list. We have surveyed data that says 47% of sellers are taking no longer than a month to get their home ready to sell. So getting them to start that process early can mean more flexibility. I think that's key.
Oh, yeah.
Start working on it early, have it ready to go. Understanding timing is key. So Realtor.com also explains there are some important repairs to make before selling the house. So don't be in too much of a hurry to get your home listed. If you move too fast, buyers see right through the fact that you skipped important home renovations, and this might end up costing you money.
Yes, and time.
Yeah. Honestly, you have to make sure that we still have buyers that, for the most part, want move-in ready. They are not.
They really still want it. They want as close to move-in ready as they can get. They're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
But you can't slight on that.
Yep, you can't. So today's most common cellar improvements. I'm trying to enlarge that one.
It just doesn't want to cooperate.
No,
There you go.
No, it still doesn't want to.
Okay. Well,
all right.
There you go.
I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Usually I click on it and it works.
The Nancy way.
So, all right. 46% paint the interior of the home.
Yes.
These are the most common improvements.
Decluttering and painting. Cheap ways to make huge improvements in your home.
42% improve the bathroom.
Yes. Especially if you have a one bath.
Yeah. 38% improve the kitchen. The most common cellar improvements. 35%, which has the biggest return on investment. Landscape the yard.
Yes.
28% replace or repair carpet or flooring.
Yes. If it's in really bad shape, you can give it credit, but it's not going to give you the top dollar that you want. Just go ahead and change it out.
Paint the exterior of the home, exterior of the home, 28%. Replace or buy new appliances, 26%. 22% repair or replace the roof. 20% redecorate the whole house or specific rooms. Nancy's right there. Let's just do the whole thing.
That's how I am.
Replace or buy new furnishings, 19%, and then there was a 4% for other.
You know what it is? It's about, and again, it goes to this next part of importance of working with a local agent, because you can go in and discuss a budget with the seller. Hey, I have X amount of dollars. What is the best way? When you walk through that house, you're going to know what the best way is to utilize that money.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not redoing the kitchen. Maybe it's just a few things like handles or replacing that microwave that's not working so well, kind of bunged up, but putting your money in the bathroom.
Point says not all renovations are created equal, and focusing on upgrades that offer the highest potential for increasing your home's value is key.
There you go. What'd I just say? And I didn't even read the article.
That's shocking. Usually you're all over these articles.
Yeah, I've just been really super busy this week, so I haven't had a chance to read them yet.
All right. Did you decide what town we want to look at numbers-wise?
I would like to look at, drumroll, New Lenox.
New Lenox. All right.
How have we haven't done New Lenox in eons.
We have not. And we're going to talk about New Lenox values and numbers right after the break.
Ding dong.
Exit Real Estate Specialist and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation invite you to their home buyer seminar on Wednesday, November 13th at 6 p.m. Join us at 2750 Caton Farm Road, Joliet, for an informative event designed to help you navigate the home buying process. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, our experts will provide valuable insights and tips to guide you through the journey of finding your dream home. Learn about credit, budgeting, calculating how much you can afford, and all the steps to the home buying process. Get your questions answered and receive personalized advice. Reserving a seat is easy. Just text RES Events to 85377. That's RES Events to 85377. If you're looking to buy in the next 3 to 24 months, then mark Wednesday, November 13th, 6 p.m. in your calendar and attend the Home Buying Seminar hosted by Exit Real Estate Specialist and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. We look forward to seeing you there.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists. And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
Are you ready to make your next move in real estate? Look no further than Exit Real Estate Specialists, your innovative leader in the industry. At Exit, we're not just about transactions. We're about building relationships and fulfilling dreams. Step into a community of empathetic, well-trained professionals dedicated to your success. Our Exit Real Estate professionals are more than just agents. They're your trusted advisors and allies in the journey of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Whether you're selling your home or searching for your next investment, trust Exit to provide an excellent experience from start to finish. Our commitment to putting people first means you receive personalized attention and support, ensuring your real estate goals are met with success. Call us today at 815-823-5478 or visit exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Exit Real Estate Specialists, exceeding your expectations every step of the way.
It's Get Real with Eddie, where everyone deserves the opportunity of home.
All right, Nance.
Here we are.
Want to know about new Lenox?
I want to know about New Lenox.
All
What's
right.
up in good old New Lenox?
So the average sales price, let me get to the bar side. There we go. Average sales price is $425,461, up 10.1%.
Not surprised by that.
I'm not surprised.
They're
by that.
booming.
Yep.
They're booming in New Lenox.
The median sales price is $415, up 7.7% year over year.
Okay.
Original list price in September was $448,455, up 12.1%. Market time is 34 days on the average, down 5.6, while the median market time is 11 days, down 15.4. Percentage of last list price, they're getting 99.8 on the average, that's up 0.1%, while the median is still locked in at 100% of last list price. Percent of original list price is 98.8, and that is up 0.1%, while the median, of course, is up to 100%. That is an increase of 0.8%. Last year, they were getting 99.2. New Lenox has been very, very competitive when I've been out there.
Yeah, it's booming. It's seriously booming.
33 days on the median time for market. That's down for contract to close days. That's down 5.7%. List to contract is 8 days, down 11.1%. Month supply. Now this shocks me. The month supply has increased to 1.8 months. That is a 12.5% increase. Still great numbers though.
Oh, we're talking 1.8 months supply.
Well,
so
I think that means we had an increase in new listings. The number of homes for sale was still flat at 61 at the end of the month. New listings was up 4.3%, 563 units. Under contract is down 376 units, down 11.9%. So that is that's where your month supply increase came from. Mm-hmm. And that's reflecting in your closings being down 11%. So Showings to contract on the average was 18, down 14.3%. On the median, it's 13, down 13.3%. And showings per listing, 8.2 showings. That is down 23.4%. So we are seeing a small decrease in traffic in September there. However, I want to look at that line graph again.
Yeah.
And that line graph is showing a trend since the beginning of the year on the showings per listing of going down, and is showing a trend of month supply increasing. Sales price, however, on the median has been increasing month over month. The average has been increasing month over month.
Shows to contract.
Showings to contract.
Yep.
Okay. On the median, it is down.
This is what I was thinking. So it said that showings were down, but my thought was, are they going under contract faster?
It looks like they are going.
And
under
they
contract.
are.
Yeah. Now that's on the showings. Now on the average, it ticked up, but it literally came out of the 17
1.
to 18. It went up 1. So, but when you're looking over the beginning of the year, you were at 21. So it's been slowly coming down, this year.
Yeah. So I'm thinking people come in, they write right away. Agents are not leaving it on the market. You don't get many showings after you go under contract.
That's why the showings per listing are down. It's not
That's what I'm
traffic.
thinking.
It's the speed.
It's the speed.
It's the speed. That's a great point. I think you're right on target right there. What's going on in New Lenox, Illinois? All right. Benefits of using all of that equity we just talked about to make your down payment bigger. So, according to the latest data from Redfin, the typical down payment for U.S. homebuyers is $67,500. That's nearly 15% more than last year, and the highest on record.
Interesting.
Look at that.
Wow.
2011, we were just under $30,000, and now we're double that.
Yeah.
That is a huge, huge increase in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, again, it goes to look at our equity and how much sellers have gained equity. Now they're able to put more money down because they got boatloads of equity.
So it's important to remember you don't have to put a big down payment to buy your next home. You can buy with as little as 3%, maybe even zero down. You have USDA, VA, those are zero down options. There may be something that your own personal lender has as a zero down option. So you do have options. All right. Why a bigger down payment, though, can change the game. First off, you're borrowing less, so there's less to pay back.
Right.
So you save more in the long run.
Your payment is lower.
At 6% on a 30-year fixed, a $300,000 house is going to cost you $900,000.
Mm-hmm.
On that amortization. You just take that number and you just triple it.
Yeah. You can make additional payments. There are ways to get it done,
Yes.
but that's just
Yeah.
a basic.
If you're making every single payment on time, no late payments, no early payments, you're going to pay $900,000 for the house.
If you pay it in 30 years, yes.
Yeah, in 30 years. That's why we always preach one extra payment a year, starting in year one.
Yep.
Just one payment a year will cut 7 years off your mortgage because of compounding interest.
Yep.
I've heard people say even more than 7 years, depending on what the situation is. So this down payment now can make your monthly payment lower. All right. Not only you're not borrowing much, your monthly payment's less.
Mm-hmm.
So, which gets into the next aspect. Now you can skip private mortgage insurance.
Yeah.
If you're putting more than 20% down, you don't have to pay private mortgage insurance. Freddie Mac explains, for homeowners who put less than 20% down, private mortgage insurance, or PMI, is added insurance policy for homeowners to protect the lender if you are unable to pay your mortgage. It is not the same thing as homeowners insurance. It's a monthly fee rolled into your mortgage payment that's required if you make a down payment less than 20%. So conventional has private mortgage insurance, or PMI. FHA has MIP, mortgage insurance premiums. So there's a lot you can not only save on your monthly payment, on what your total amount you're paying out of pocket is, by putting bigger payments down. Now, in the market we're in right now, one of the things you can do is you're buying the house first and then you're selling your house. You got to make sure your mortgage has an option called a recast. So you talk to your lender, I want to be able to recast my mortgage. Because let's be honest, it is still hard to buy a house contingent on sale or contingent on close.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't get it. The market justifies it, but whatever.
But there are a lot of sellers right now that are saying no contingent on sale.
I don't think it's the seller. I think it's the real estate agent. They think they're working for the best interest of their client, and I don't agree.
Yeah.
Get the offer in front of you, and then decide if it's what's the best offer.
Yeah.
And if the market justifies taking something that's contingent on sale, that's showing it's going to sell in 7 days because of the market time for that area and that zip code and all this other stuff.
Yeah. I don't get it. Or it's contingent on close, and you're already well into the contract. Why not entertain it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have the recast option. You buy the house. Let's say you buy it let's say 20% down. We're not going to get into the insurance aspect. We're going to say you put 20% down.
Yep.
But you've got another $150,000 you want to put down. Because you sold your house. You put your $150,000 down. You call them up. You say, "Hey, I want to recast my note." You pay a fee. Everyone's different. I don't know what the fee is. It's $200 to $1,000 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a huge amount.
Yeah.
And then they recast the note, and now your payment's based on that same time frame of what's left in your note. Let's say, instead of 30 years, you got 29 and a half years. And they recast it at the new monthly payment. So now that brings your payment down. I've been seeing a lot of people doing this. A lot of people looking at recasting. So it makes a huge difference when you're trying to get into properties. All right, don't forget, we have 720 Orleans Street up for sale for $635,000. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath with a sauna, with a hot tub, with an indoor pool. Running out of widths. I don't know what else to put. I mean, it's got cathedral glass, updated thermostat, Generac generator, a tankless hot water heater. I mean, this thing has just amazing stuff. If you did not check this out online last week, definitely go online and check out the pictures on this property. The pool room is just amazingly gorgeous. So
very much an entertainment-centric house.
Yes. Hardwood floors in the living room. You have cathedral glass in the dining room with hardwood floors. It's just an outstanding place overall. It's got a Florida-style sunroom that's, I don't even know if it would be a sunroom or what, because that's actually part of the house. It's not a sunroom. It could be like a den. I mean, I marked it as a sunroom. Because it just seemed for that architecture, that's what it would have been considered. So, stainless steel appliances in the kitchen. Everything is just amazing on this property. So, you've got a balcony off of the master bedroom, and there is a second kitchen down in the basement also.
Yeah. So,
definitely you want to check out 720 Orleans Street. You can go to yourdwellings.com or give me a call at 815-823-5478. All right.
I want to do a quick shout out for I have a buyer.
Ooh. What do you got? I
am looking in Caroline Lakes for a 3-bedroom. They're There's not
Single
very many
family?
around.
Single family or the
Yes.
duplexes? Single family.
Well, either or.
Okay.
If you have a 3-bedroom and you're considering selling, give me a call, 815-545-1162. I'd like to talk to you about what your plans are.
Yep. All right. Once again, we got to go back into it. 2 reasons why the market's not going to crash. Keep it here. Get real with Eddie.
Exit Real Estate Specialist and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation invite you to their home buyer seminar on Wednesday, November 13th at 6 p.m. Join us at 2750 Caton Farm Road, Joliet, for an informative event designed to help you navigate the home buying process. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, our experts will provide valuable insights and tips to guide you through the journey of finding your dream home. Learn about credit, budgeting, calculating how much you can afford, and all the steps to the home buying process. Get your questions answered and receive personalized advice. Reserving a seat is easy. Just text RES Events to 85377. That's RES Events to 85377. If you're looking to buy in the next 3 to 24 months, then mark Wednesday, November 13th, 6 p.m. in your calendar and attend the Home Buying Seminar hosted by Exit Real Estate Specialist and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. We look forward to seeing you there.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists. And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
Are you ready to make your next move in real estate? Look no further than Exit Real Estate Specialists, your innovative leader in the industry. At Exit, we're not just about transactions. We're about building relationships and fulfilling dreams. Step into a community of empathetic, well-trained professionals dedicated to your success. Our Exit Real Estate professionals are more than just agents. They're your trusted advisors and allies in the journey of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Whether you're selling your home or searching for your next investment, trust Exit to provide an excellent experience from start to finish. Our commitment to putting people first means you receive personalized attention and support, ensuring your real estate goals are met with success. Call us today at 815-823-5478 or visit exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Exit Real Estate Specialists, exceeding your expectations every step of the way.
The face for radio, the heart for real estate. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right. I seem to have, we're back at this again.
Always. I don't know why.
2 reasons the housing market won't crash. Journalist Michelle Lerner says a housing market crash happens when home values plummet due to lack of demand for homes or an oversupply.
Yeah, not here. Not here. Does
Demand
not
for
exist.
homes is higher than supply right now. So month supply of inventory compared to the lead up of 2008 and a balanced market. So lead up to 2008, month supply was 13 months. Normal, balanced market, 6 months. Right now, as of August 2024, per NAR, National Association of Realtors, 4.2 months. That's nationally speaking.
Yeah.
We just read month supply.
1.8 in New Lenox. Yeah.
It's flabbergasting. There is no market crash based on the data.
Yeah, when you don't have supply and everybody's fighting for it, and it's going to be years before we get supply built up enough. That's, yeah.
Lawrence Yuen, Chief Economist at the National Association of Realtors. We simply don't have enough inventory. Will some markets see a price decline? Yes. But with the supply not being there, the repeat of a 30% price decline is highly, highly unlikely. And that's it. And then the second aspect, and we talked about this earlier, unemployment is still low. Even if it goes up, we are still way low. So, unemployment from 2008 to 2012, 8.3%.
Yeah.
The 75-year average from 1948 to 2023, the average is 5.7%. I remember when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
and Bill Clinton was in office, and we had record low unemployment. We were down to like 5.4%. And they were saying if the unemployment went under 5%, we're going to have massive problems. You can't have an economy with unemployment under 5%. It doesn't work. You can't do it. You're going to have huge wage growths and all. None of that happened because we went under 5%.
Yeah.
I mean, none of that happened.
No. And even if we get to 5% now, it's still historically low.
Right.
5% is still
It's still
historically
below the
low.
75-year average. And right now, in September, we're at 4.1.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, even if we tick up to 5%, yeah, we're probably in a recession. It's probably going to be bad for the person that lost their job. That's sad. I am sorry. I don't want to see it happen to anybody. But overall, 95% of the country is still working.
Yeah.
And you're going to see rates be cut to stimulate growth, to stimulate jobs, which is going to stimulate real estate.
Yes. So there you go. Which will balance out the recession because real estate is such a driver. Yes.
It just really does amaze me on where this idea keeps coming up. And I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe it's because it's the election year and we're almost done.
We're almost home. We're almost
home.
Almost there.
You know, but there's nothing there. 4.2, right? Was 4.2?
4.1, I thought.
Hold on. 4.1 was unemployment.
Oh, okay.
4.2 was housing supply,
All right.
month supply.
Still, no supply. 4.2.
And that's nationally.
Yeah.
That's not getting into locally. So Rick Sharga, founder and CEO at CJ Patrick Company. Literally everything is different about today's housing market dynamics than conditions that led to the housing crisis. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People have PTSD from
When it comes to that housing crisis.
the Great Recession.
Yeah. Don't blame them.
I don't blame them either. Like I said,
It was awful.
I was there crying with people. I understand.
I was there crying too.
So
I owned. I
yeah.
cried.
I
It
mean,
took a long time to crawl out of that hole.
yeah. I mean,
I lost my shorts on that. Yep.
it's. I get it. I understand it. But at the same token, the market conditions are not there.
Yeah. It's a whole different
So
ballgame.
don't be panicking. Don't be freaking out. Don't go crazy like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? This market collapse, it's not coming. There's nothing that's showing me that this is coming.
Yeah.
So, sell the house if you need to sell. Buy the house, especially if you're renting. We talked last week, what was it, 13% up in the next 4 years.
Yes. And you know what? Life goes on.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. There are ways to refi and all that kind of stuff that you can do down the line as the market changes. So do what you got to do to live. Live your best life. Really.
Me buying my first house was the best thing I ever did. And that little place has done so well for me.
Oh, yeah.
It got me through the Great Recession. It got me through a whole bunch of stuff. And it's just been a outstanding aspect
Yeah.
when it comes to that property.
Yep.
So it's just amazing that people are still, and I think it's the PTSD effect.
Yeah. Totally get it. Totally.
That's where it's coming from. That's what it is. Somebody went through it once in 08 to 12. And now they're that aunt, they're that uncle, they're that friend. Oh, no, the market's going to collapse again. It always does. No, it doesn't.
No, it really doesn't.
We went from 91 was the last time before 08 where the market had a downturn, and it was a 1% downturn.
Yeah.
1% nationally.
It was a blip.
So, yes, we had a huge recorrection in 08. But going back to the 70s, I don't remember anything else be there. Housing went up in the 80s, the 90s, everything.
Yeah. It's been a slow, steady uptick.
All right, that wraps it up for Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, check us out online at getrealwitheddie.com. Talking about your largest investment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. getrealeddie.com. Talking about your home.
Thanks for listening. Eddie Ruettiger is the designated managing broker and owner of Exit Real Estate Specialists, located at 2750 Caton Farm Road, Joliet. License number 481014247. For questions, call Eddie at 815-823-5478.